Fish age can be estimated using calcified structures that preserve a record of growth over the fish's life. In this video, we'll focus on otoliths and how to identify the core, recognize annual growth patterns, distinguish true annuli from false marks, and correctly interpret the outer edge. Prepare the otolith using a validated method for your species, if one is available. Under the microscope, first locate the core, or nucleus, which serves as the starting point for age interpretation. Under transmitted light, the core of a sectioned otolith appears as a dark, opaque mass near the center of the structure. Growth appears on these calcified structures as alternating opaque and translucent zones. Together, each paired zone represents 1 year of growth, which is what we call an annulus. Counting the annuli from the core to the outer edge of the structure is how we estimate a fish's age. The first annulus is your anchor, and it is not always the first line outside the core. Early life can leave a settling check or other non-annual marks near the nucleus. Compare the candidate first annulus with validated reference images. Look at its expected distance from the core, its shape, and its relationship to the next growth zone. False annuli, often called checks, are zones of interrupted or slowed growth and should not be counted as years. Other noise may include preparation artifacts or a split annulus, where one annual zone looks like 2 closely spaced bands. A true annulus is usually more coherent, traceable through the key reading region, and consistent with the surrounding growth pattern. Checks are often weak, diffuse, or discontinuous. The last annulus is the most critical. The edge records the fish's newest growth, so the ring count alone may not equal the assigned age. Check the capture date, the edge type, and the validated timing of annulus formation for that species and stock. A fish caught early in the formation period may not yet show a completed new annulus. Let's compare this June-caught fish with an October-caught fish. Both fish have been validated as age 5, but notice the difference near the outer edge. In June, the 5th annulus is close to the edge, with little new growth beyond it. By October, that same annual mark is farther from the edge as additional growth has accumulated throughout the growing season. This difference shows why capture date is so important when interpreting the final annulus and assigning a fish's age. Now that we know how to identify the core, recognize annual growth patterns, distinguish true annuli, and interpret the outer edge, we can make our final count. Starting at the core, follow a consistent reading path toward the edge, counting each true annulus as 1 year of growth. Remember to consider the capture date when interpreting that final mark. With practice and careful interpretation, these growth patterns can provide a reliable estimate of a fish's age. Thanks for watching, and happy aging.